Hey, family. Hey. Happy Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve. I'm finally think, well, I feel like it. I finally feel like I'm in the mood, you guys. This is Monique. How are you guys doing on this amazing Christmas Eve? It's not cold outside. It's kind of like, feels like here, maybe about 40, 45 degrees. We have no white Christmas. I didn't think we was. They're talking about maybe snow tomorrow evening or going towards like the New Year's, like next week sometime. It's supposed to get really cold, which I'm here for. I'm a winter baby. I was born in February, so you guys know. But I appreciate you return subscribers and those that are watching. Love you down, honey. Merry Christmas Eve, happy guys, and all of that good stuff. Let's go into the year with open arms of caring for one another, loving one another, being kind, and yeah, just the overall restart of our lives. That's what my New Year's resolution is. Being a lot more happier, accomplishing all my goals that I have planned. Um, I do have a vision board that I started like, and don't laugh at me, you guys. Don't laugh at me. But I started this vision board last year and never finished because it was a lot going on. My mind wasn't right of like, I mean, I knew what I wanted to put on there, but I just wasn't consistent with it. And I guess I kind of want to say I wasn't really serious about it. But this year I am. I'm going to make me a vision board. I already got it. I already got all the supplies and the stuff. And yeah, this year we're going to do a vision board, you guys. A vision board. But with that being said, honey, excuse me, I came on here to show you guys. I went to a Christmas party last night. It was here in my building in our like community room slash uh I don't know, community room where we have different events in there like parties, birthday parties, like on Thanksgiving and Christmas they cook. I believe they're doing something for us this year on New Year's. It's like a whole vibe. Yeah, it's really cute. I like how they do that. And the room is amazing. It's beautiful. One day before they take down all the decorations and stuff, I'm gonna go down there and show y'all what the room looks like because it's a pink Christmas tree in there. I think it's a whole vibe, this pink Christmas tree. It's beautiful. But anywho, like I was saying, we had a gift exchanged last night and today they had like a brunch this morning and stuff. I went to that for a little while. I didn't eat anything, but I went to that before I went out because I wanted to get out and do like my last minute stuff before it got like crazy. And well, it's already crazy, but which I believe in this. I believe in this. Like the stores are closing early today because of Christmas Eve. Like the people want to get home and be with their families and stuff, which I totally get that. Like I believe that, yeah, the stores should be closed on Christmas and all of that. So they're people too, and they have families and lives too. So I believe that they should be able to go home early today. So with that being said, I got a couple of Christmas gifts, you guys. And with the party last night where we got our gifts, they was like, "We want you to open it. You got to open it right now so we can see what you got." So one of my good friends, like she's like my sister, good girlfriend. Guys, look what she made for me. That's Yasin. That's Yasin. Um, That's my baby. That's my 16-year-old baby at the time. Uh, yeah, he was a once upon a time in my life. Um, if you know, you know. Those that don't know, that are just came by and watching my channel and you're new here, um, I lost my son in 2012. I moved from Atlantic City to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 2011, like the end of 2011. I moved up there with Yasin. His name was Yasin. I moved up there with Yasin just to get a whole new, better start. An amazing school. I had got him in a really, really nice neighborhood, and just for me and him to start over fresh. He was a teenager now, and I didn't care for a lot of friends, a lot of his friends that were down here. I believe they were heading in the wrong path, and I didn't want Yasin to follow that. Not to say that he was a follower, but I just didn't want him to be around that. I just wanted him to be around all positive kids, kids that are what about school, graduating high school, going to college, and making something of themselves. You know what I mean? So, yeah, got him up there. Everything was great. He didn't want to go. He did not want to go. He didn't want to leave family and friends here and all of that and go to a new school. But obviously he had to come with me because he was still a minor. Get him up there, and he's starting to get adjusted and get comfortable meeting friends and stuff like that. And 6 months later, after I moved him up there, he got shot and killed. 4 times they shot my son. 4 times. Worst day of my life. Worst day of my life. And I've been trying to get myself together ever since then. It's been 14 years, and I'm still like at all. Um, the holidays are the worst. Christmas is even worse because Christmas was one of his favorite holidays. Like he loved Christmas so much. He would get so excited and just he would just be all he was just all over the place. And I had 4 boys. He was the youngest. So every Christmas Eve, it was like a tradition for us. After we finished, like, decorating and tidying up and cooking and preparing and prepping and all of that stuff, and making cookies and baking, making a gingerbread house and all of that stuff. I guess maybe like around, I want to say like around, look at this bun, maybe like around 11 or 12 o'clock, we would get together, and I would let them open up one gift. I would let them open up one gift on Christmas Eve. The rest they had to wait till the next day. So that was like a tradition for us, and they love that. Like, oh my God, which one can we open? And I'm like, you can open whatever one, whether it's big, medium, or small, but just one. So they loved that. I loved that for them. That was like, yeah, that was a whole vibe. That was a whole vibe. So this Christmas, every Christmas since then, since 2012, has been kind of rough for me. I would try to like go and spend my Christmas holidays with brothers or sisters or family members so I didn't have to be by myself. A couple of years I spent with his brothers, like we cooked and was together. And yeah, but it's like it never gets, I don't know what word I'm looking for. I don't want to cry on here, but it never seems to get easier. But God has been with me all of this time. God has been sustaining me all this time. He's been holding my hand all this time and letting me know that, daughter, I haven't forsaken you. I'm here with you all the way. You just have to keep the faith and stay strong. And that's what I've been trying to do. But with that being said, like I was just telling, I forget it, maybe it was my sister or my girlfriend. I was talking about this with a couple of days ago. And I was like, it never gets any easier. You're just able to cope with it and deal with it and go on about your daily life. Like, to me, it never gets easier. Grief doesn't get easier. It's just there. It's just something that's there. And sometimes it'll just hit you like a bomb, like boom, right there in your face. And you're like, what just happened? Like, my son is really not here anymore. My son is really not living anymore. He's not amongst the living. I will never be able to hug him again. I will never be able to touch him again or kiss him again or tell him how much I love him and how much I miss him and that I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be there with you that night that this happened to protect you. Like, I'm your mother. I'm supposed to be there to protect you. And I wasn't able to do that. And you guys, when I tell you that's it's the most horrible feeling in the world. I wouldn't wish this feeling on my worst enemy. When I tell you I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy at all. No, not at all. No one. No one. Mother or father, no one should ever, 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 ever have to experience of losing a child. I mean, if you look at it and keep deep down into it, like, I carried him for 9.5 months. He didn't want to come in this world. I was 9.5 months pregnant when I had Yasin. Complications and everything at the end. He did not want to come into this world. Like, I had to wind up getting a C-section because that's how bad he was hiding behind my pelvis. They were like, he's hiding. And he's stuck behind your pelvis bone. You done been in labor for hours and hours, all of these hours, like, we're going to have to take him. You're going to have to get a C-section. How do you feel about that? And at this point, I was in so much pain and so scared and all of that. I was like, look, doc, do what you got to do. And my big sister was with me. Yeah, she was with me. Um, I was able to be awoke through the whole procedure because she was there with me. She was in the actual operating room with me, holding my hand and coaching me. Kudos to my big sister, Debbie. I love you down, honey. And yeah, she was the first person that held Yasin. She cut the cord and everything. And that was an amazing time, one of the best times of my life. Like, yeah, but he was special, and for some reason, he didn't want to come in this world. I'm not sure if he was ready to go. At the time, they had like a candlelight visual for Yasin, and like a couple of days after it happened like on a Wednesday, and uh, they had this candlelight thing for him like that Friday at the store because he got shot in the front of like one of those bodega stores up in West Philadelphia. He was with like 10 other of his friends, and he was the one that got shot. So they had a candlelight visual there. A couple of people from my family came up and was there. My sister, my other big sister, the one that lived up Philadelphia, because I had a brother and sister that was living up Philly too. So that's why I wasn't really like too scared to go. And then I was always up Philly. We always went up there shopping, going to plays and different things. Like, yeah, yeah. So they had the Channel 6 News there. We were interviewed by the Channel 6 News and everything. And maybe about a couple of days later, or maybe a week later, um, one of the detectives had called me and told me that they found the driver, when I was driving the car, they found him, and then he was locked up. So we're like, oh my God, yes, yes, yes. At the meantime, I'm like planning a funeral because I took him back home. I brought him back here to Atlantic City. He wasn't buried up Philadelphia. We went from Philadelphia. So I brought him back here for the funeral and for him to be buried. And yeah, they called me and told me that, um, which was like kind of like bittersweet, but I was happy that they was able to get him off the street before he was able to hurt someone else. And I'll say maybe about a month later, after the funeral and all of that stuff, um, they called me and told me that they found the actual shooter because it was three of them. It was a guy in the back seat, the driver, and the passenger, which was the shooter. And maybe about 2.5 years later, because I didn't leave Philly, I stayed up Philly that this whole time. I was still living up Philly. I just would come back and forth visiting family and stuff, and was still working and doing what I had to do to try to just like, you know, not get back to normalcy, but just get on with my everyday life. Because when I tell you guys, it was hard. It was hard for me. I thought about suicide. I had to go to see a psychiatrist. I was actually admitted into like a not gonna say crazy house, but like a institution for people that was depressed, really, really depressed, in there for bad stuff. But I was in there for about a week because this is how low I was. And this was maybe like a year later. Everything just like came on me and hit me all at once because I was psyching myself up saying that he was away in college. Oh, he's away in college. He's coming back. He's just away in college and I don't see him right now. Like he's away in college, you know? That didn't work for long. And yeah, it was devastating. But I'm so glad and I thank God every day that I'm not at that point anymore. Um, that feeling is hard to describe. I couldn't even describe it to my doctor when he was like, well, how do you feel when you feel this way? Like, what's going through your head and what is your intentions and how do you get out of it? And I'm like, I can't even explain it to you, doc. Like, I can't explain, like, I know that feeling, just thinking about it now is, is hard. It's like your hardest of your lowest of the lowest. I never want to go through that again. And sometimes I slip back and kind of like get to that part or start feeling that feeling. And I'm just like this and just get my Bible out, start praying to God, and God takes that feeling away from me like He needed. He takes it away right away. But that feeling when it comes, and it can happen anywhere. Like I could be sitting in the doctor's office, or I could be out at Walmart or food shopping somewhere, just anywhere, and it just hits you like a bomb, like boom. And I hate guns. I hate guns. I hate guns. I wish that I can blink my eye like this and it will not be any more weapons in the entire world. That's how bad I hate guns. Because if that driver hadn't told the passenger that night, get the gun underneath the seat, and they weren't even looking for my son, it wasn't even intentional for my son. My baby was a good child, good grades, all of that stuff. The average, teenager. They were trying to get someone else. And this other person was coming out of the store. And no, this person was going into the store and my son was coming out of the store. So He basically like walked into, I want to say, an ambush. I don't know, but I was like, if they were looking for this particular person, like I still didn't get it and still don't understand it. How did my son accidentally get shot 4 times? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But I guess it's not for me to get. That's something that God hasn't revealed to me yet, or maybe He doesn't ever want me to get that part and understand that part. I do believe that Yasin is good. He's safe. He's in the bosom of God. God is protecting him, and God is with him. I just wish that I could have had him longer than 16 years. I only had him for 16 years. And I'm so glad and I'm so thankful that God doesn't allow us to know when our death date is. Could you imagine if we knew when we were dying? We only know our birthday. And some lady had explained this to me years and years ago, and now I understand what she's talking about. Now that I am closer to God, she said, you know, when we lose our loved ones or someone that's closest to us, think of it this way: they was never really ours. They were always God's children. They were always God's kids. We were all God's kids in creation. He just loans them to us forever. How long? When your time is up, your time is up, and it's nothing that you could do about that. To me, that sounds kind of unfair, but I'm glad that I was able to have him for 16 years. He was my baby for 16 years, and I appreciate that, and I thank God for that because he was a gift. He was a gift to me. Um, right now, I just do everything to try to keep his memory alive all the time. I think about him all the time. I talk about him all the time. A lot of people don't understand that when I do talk about him. They're like, "Oh, don't talk about him. You're gonna get sad." And I'm like, "No, like I'm not gonna get sad. Like I like talking about him. I love talking about him, and sometimes it makes me feel better. Most of the time, it makes me feel better because I'm talking about good stuff. You know, I'm talking about my life that I did have with him for 16 years. Me and his brothers. But his big brothers, they're like, they totally, uh, they haven't forgiven me. They blame me for moving him away up to Philadelphia. They said that I'm not reason why he's not here anymore. He got shot and killed because I moved him away to another city, and it wasn't my fault. I don't have the power to take people's lives. I thought I was doing the right thing at the time and moving him into a better city, a better town, a better neighborhood, better school, and all of that. And I did that. I did that part. I did. But you know, sometimes you can't predict other people's feelings or why they feel that way and all of that. You know, you just gotta go with the flow. Like I said, I thank God every day for giving me Yasin. For giving me Yasin for 16 years. I'm so glad that he was in my life. I'm just sorry that I wasn't able to be there to protect my baby. And this video wasn't even supposed to be about this, y'all. I know I started off saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's and all of that stuff, but grief hits you like that. It just comes like I said, it could come at a drop of a dime. Like, and I've been trying to get in the Christmas mood and the holiday spirit, but it's kind of been like hard. I don't put up a tree anymore. I got a little like tabletop tree, and it already has lights on it. Like it came with little lights on it and stuff. So I don't decorate it. I just put a little tree up for the lights because it's pretty at nighttime with the lights and stuff all off. But like I was saying, I'm sorry, you guys. I did not mean to come on here and cry. I swear I didn't. Pray for me and my family. But yeah, I went to a Christmas party last night, and I went to a Christmas party this morning. They had like a little Christmas thing, and they said that they wanted us to open our gifts while we were there because everybody wanted to see our gifts. But this is one of the gifts that I got because the girls know that I'm into makeup and stuff now. The brushes and stuff. And someone gave me this because they know that I love my scents and different perfumes. And this is like, what is it called? This is Beauty Finds from Ultra. Eternal spring scents to brighten up your fall. And it's like 9 different sample kits in here. Gucci Floral, Bronze Goddess, one that's called Dime. I don't have my glasses, you guys, so bear with me. I think that's the Nest. It's called Opium, Irresistible. Yeah. And it came with a gift card too. It came with a gift card too. And then I got, what is this? Oh, this is a cleanser, micro abrasion cleanser device. Someone gave me that. My girlfriend gave me that because she know that I'm into like my skincare. I did a video yesterday with how I do my skincare with my CeraVe and stuff. And I thought this was really, really cute. Like you guys know, I'm getting ready to have surgery on my back, on my sciatica nerve, January the 21st. And this person, she knew about it because we're good friends here in the building. We live here in the building or whatever. And I talk to her all the time and was telling her about my back surgery that I have coming up. And look what she gave me, like the little cozy, comfy slipper sock things. They have stars on them. She said, because you a star, you always thinking about everybody else and don't think of yourself. You're a beautiful person, Mo. And I'm like, oh. She gave me these socks. They so soft, you guys. And she also gave me this because she's like, you're not going to be able to wear like clothing like that. So she gave me like this little uh duster like nightgown thingy. I thought it was cute. I love the color. It's really, really big, not nothing tight for me because, like I said, I'm going to have surgery on my back, and I'm not, you don't be wanting to really get dressed or wear clothes. So I thought this was the cutest thing, and it has pockets. So I'm going to save this for my back surgery, and then that's going to go also with my tummy tuck surgery that I'm going to have in, like, I'm hoping it's going to be like in February or March or something. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. All my subscribers, like I said, I can't thank you enough. Like my channel is finally doing a little better. I have like, but somebody was telling me, listen, Mo, the subscriber count doesn't count. It's your likes and the comments and stuff like that. And that's one thing I noticed. You guys don't like and comment. You just watch. That's it. You just watch. So like, share, and comment on my video. Let me know what you want to see because I'm getting ready to take these braids out. When I get in the mood like this, I have to do stuff and keep busy. And I done already been out and did everything that I had to do for the day. Like I said, it's Christmas Eve. The stores are closing early. So I'm back in the house. I got everything that I need. They're cooking dinner here tomorrow for me, so I don't have to worry about dinner. I do have some smoke. Nothing to drink because I don't drink like that. I don't drink like that anymore since my VSG surgery last year. I might have a cocktail here and there, but no, she don't really drink like that. And yeah, I'm thinking about taking these braids out dyeing my hair and cutting it, you guys, in like a prixie cut. I was supposed to be, I was supposed to be turning on YouTube so I can get some tricks and some ideas because you know the girls be on YouTube doing it. They be on YouTube doing it. I find out everything on YouTube. If I don't see it myself doing it, or one of my clients that I do hair ask me, do you know how to do this or do that? And I'll say yes or no if I know how to do it. But most of the time, I find my stuff off of YouTube of how to do stuff and how to connect stuff. Y'all know y'all can go on YouTube. Everything is on there. Every single thing is on there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Somebody said you could even go on YouTube and find out how to kill a person. And I think that was horrible. I said, what? They said, yeah. You could go on there. They tell you how to make a bomb. They tell you how to dispose of a body. They tell you how to kill a person and how they think that you're going to get away with it. Crazy. That's nothing but the devil. Straight from the pits of hell. Straight from the pits of hell. But I didn't keep you guys long enough. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, my subscribers and the ones that are watching and that has been watching me for a while. I love you down to the ground. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, I appreciate you. Uh, it's free to join my channel. Just go over there and click that comment, share, and subscribe button and like button. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so every time I upload a new vlog or video that you guys will be the first to be notified. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I want my New Year's 2026. I wanted to be totally blessed. I'm speaking that into existence right now, Father God. Bless me with all your blessings, your grace and mercy. This is your child, Monique, coming to you with a grateful and a heart. I wish you guys nothing but safeness. Be safe and be smart and be rich. Be rich this year. Be rich. Get bunches of money where you can buy and go and do whatever you want. If that's what makes you happy. For all the ladies out there that are looking for a husband or a good man in their life, I wish you nothing but blessings and success. Yes, yes. But be safe and be smart and love one another. Tell each other that you love them. Be kind to one another. Be kind on here, on social media to one another. Just because we don't see each other does not mean that we can't be kind and just nice. Just nice. Genuinely nice. Yeah. Yeah. But with that being said, you guys, like I said, I'm getting ready to do something to this hair because I'm tired of the braids. I think it's pulling a lot of tension on my edges, which I do have edges. It's just dye and it's the color, it's light color. But wait till you see this new dye that I got, you guys. I might come back on here later on. It all depends on how I feel and if I don't get too busy. You know what I mean? But yeah, love you guys. Be safe and be smart. And Merry Christmas Eve. Peace.